Going to solve LeetCode 34 question. Find the first and last position of an element in sorted array. This is the medium question. So let's start. Given an array of integers nums sorted in non-decreasing order, find the starting and ending position of a given target value. If target is not found in the array, return -1 -1. You must write an algorithm within big of log and runtime complexity. So I have mentioned in the previous video that if he given big of log n, that means we have to use binary search. Before using binary search, let's think different ways to solve this problem in brute force approach. So what's the first most thing that you can find while saying this kind of question? So he's asking us to find, he gives some target, and we need to find the target first target index and the last repeating target index, and we need to return in terms of a list. If the target does not found, return -1 -1. So my approach, my first brute force approach is I will take an array and I will iterate throughout the array. So if it is, and I will check whether the first element is or second element, third element, and fourth element. If it is equal to the target, I will store it in it, and I will store all the repetitions of an target, and I will return him first, and like a of 0 and a of -1, which is the last index. So how it works means, I will be iterating throughout the array by, by creating a new array called a. This algorithm will take big of n time complexity and big of space complexity, since we are using a new array. So if there are 0 elements in the array, we will be return -1 -1. If there is a single element, but even if the elements are not present or related to the target, we will return a of 0 and b of 0. That means if there is a single element in the array. Oh, that's how this question works. Okay. Why we are not going in depth means, he's asking us to solve in big of log n runtime complexity. That's why we are not explaining on focusing more on this. And the next most approach that we can solve is through not just it takes big of in complexity and big of one space complexity. That means just we will use this condition called we will first initialize first -1 and last -1, and then we will iterate throughout the array from start to the end. And first we will, at the first most, if the target is equal to any part of the index, we will check whether the first is -1, then the first is updated. Whenever the first is updated, we will not we will ignore this thing, and we will iterate until the end of the array, and we will get this last, and at the end we will return the first and last. That's how this algorithm and program works. So let's solve using binary search. Before going to solve, let's solve this question. uh, let's divide this question into sub questions. You solve it before going to watch this video. He given 8 as a target, right? So find the leftmost 8 first. How we are going to solve. My idea is to break this problem into sub problem. First let's find out the leftmost leftmost target. This algorithm will find the leftmost target, and this algorithm will find the rightmost target. How I got this entire thing means, you first I keep s here and e here, and I will find out the mid is equal to s plus e by 2. So like let's imagine like if the mid is here, like I will check whether if it is equal to the target, then whenever it is equal to the target, I will not iterate, like I will skip this part, like a right part. How I skip by changing e to uh, mid minus 1. E is equal to mid minus 1. See if and yeah, actually this is the thing where we find the starting leftmost leftmost target. So like he is equal to mid minus 1, and whenever it is greater than, we will skip the right part, and this is the ordinary thing that if it is lesser than, we will skip the left part. Same way we will find the right thing, and we will return the end and start. Let's see. Yeah, it's worked perfectly.